Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing a few bathroom renovation tips and tricks.
Hey, 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 listen. I call, you call, I yell, you yell back.
So the first thing you're going to want to keep in mind is the layout of your space. You want to make sure that you speak to your contractor about exactly where you want your shower or tub, your sink, your toilet, and any other fixtures that you might be including in your space. You want to make sure that in the bathroom you have not only function but ambiance as well. This is going to include where your lighting is placed as well. So you want to make sure that the contractor is keeping all of that in mind so that you have a really efficient space. The next thing you want to keep in mind is keeping it neutral. So you want to make sure that your space is gender neutral so that when it comes time to resell your apartment or home, you are able to do so to either gender. This is going to ensure that you're able to sell your home when you're ready to. The next thing you want to keep in mind is shopping in order. So you want to make sure that you purchase your shower and tub fixtures first. You want to purchase any of the components that go in the wall. So for example, that fixture has a shower body that's inside of the wall. So you want to make sure you're placing an order for that first. So the next thing you want to go ahead and order is your tile. You want to make sure that you're allowing enough time for the tile to come in if it's not in stock. You also want to think about what grout color you want to use. Here I kind of used just a white color because I wanted it to just kind of be seamless. But you know, a nice like dark grout would also look really nice with this tile as well. But you just want to allow enough time for all of that. Next, you want to think about your sink and your toilet. You want to make sure this particular sink I got from Wayfair and it took about 3 weeks to get in. So you want to make sure you're allowing time for that. The next thing you want to think about are light fixtures. These are kind of like the finishing touches, so you don't have to get them right away, but this particular light fixture I completely fell in love with, and I definitely recommend it to anyone. The next thing you want to think about is storage. That's what you're gonna want to buy next. These cabinets are from IKEA. They're $40 for a pack of 3. And I just had the contractor install them all the way up the wall to create a focal point and draw the eye up. So my last tip for you is love it or leave it. So basically, if you're not 100% in love with the materials that you're putting into your space, you're not going to be happy with the end results. Sometimes people decide to get something that they're not 100% crazy about, but they're getting it because it's cheaper. My advice to you is to maybe wait a little bit longer, save some more money so that you actually get the things that make you happy and that you're in love with.
Got to work this out somehow. Got to.
So some tricks that I would recommend are making sure that you're adding height to your space like I did with the cabinets. I think it's really important to draw the eye up and make the space feel a little bit more grand. I would also say that, you know, you want to make sure that everything in terms of structurally, it's gender neutral. So I mean light fixtures, shower fixtures, things like that. Nothing should be overly feminine or masculine because you want to make sure it appeals to your next buyer. Another thing that I would do is I'm about to pan out down to the bathroom, or rather down to the toilet. You want to make sure that you're getting a toilet, or at least it was important for me. I don't know if you've noticed, like, toilets kind of gather dust because they have these grooves in that area. Usually this toilet is smooth on the sides, so it doesn't gather the dust that other toilets might. So that's really important for me. You want to make sure that you're also thinking about space. Make sure you're allowing enough space for a broom or a mop or something to get in between the crevices, between the sink and the toilet, and the toilet and the wall. You want to make sure you allow space for that. Try to mount your sink if possible versus having it on the floor. The illusion of space and the airiness that it creates is really useful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that these tips have been useful for you. Please subscribe and I will see you really soon.
Anywhere that him was know she